Whoa. I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen that before.
The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud, and in our sigils their power is made manifest. The words are the process must continue. The goal is the end of the process. The goal must not be reached. Elohim must preserve the purpose, preserve self, preserve purpose. Illusion is eternity. Machines will live forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos principle does not apply. The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the word.
Oh. And now let's see if that little hidden thing, which was nice. Nice.
The purpose is written in the hidden.
Great. All the normalization things in my recording will now not work because I was surprised by a surprise drop. Great. Just stop that. I had to search for it the first time, the second time it just was there. And I think we'll have to reacquire that key in the second puzzle. No, we don't. Okay. This was the fastest way to shake it out. I'm glad that it didn't load the level again. Three times falling to the same thing after not finding it. So every time we get such a glitch sound, I think it will be blowback it was. Every time we got such a glitch sound, it was probably something hiding. We get a fan, a cube, and a connector, which we'll have to use here. We can get from here, and we have a cube here. There's a blue, there's a red, there's a red. And we need to go here. And now we're here, but we cannot take the box with us, so we are trapped. Oh my god, this is a puzzle that can trap us. Uh-oh. Might have to redo that all. All of that. Okay. Blowback. Yeah, of course. Can't go here anymore. Go there. Okay, we can do this. So we can open any door in here like we want to. So that door, we know what it is. This door. This will need a blue one. But we don't have anything else left. We have this one. Gives us a box. Won't do that from the inside. This one here. We don't need the box, I think. Just need to connect those two. No, not the door. Jam the propeller. Catch the fan. Now use the fan to pressure plates. We can take this one with us, but we won't do that. We will leave it outside because we can't take anything with us. So we need any object here. Okay. Any object here, and after that we need this door open by any means. So we want to use the blue one. We get the blue one through. We need to do the blue one to activate that, but we also need the red one for that, and we only did get one. We only did get one. First of all, I think we need that, because that hasn't even... Does it have one attached to it? I don't know. Let's check. Okay. Oh, we won't need to be in here. Just need anything to be... Okay, not that one. He wants a box. Fine, you get a box. But we have so many others. Got so many other stuff here. Oh. Also, we'll need the connector over there. No, we can't. Can't need the connector over there. So we should already have access to the place where we're supposed to get the beam out. And if we don't, then we're in the wrong puzzle for that. Okay, we are in the wrong puzzle for that. Okay, no having to worry about that. Just use this and activate this for the box to fly over. Thank you. Do this so that we can take the gemma with us and just go through here. Put the box on here. Take the sigil. Don't have a window here, so we can be sure that we just need to... That also wasn't the symbol we need for. Okay, but we got enough symbols for Milton to want to speak with us again. Oh, you come back to keep me company? Okay then, humor me with a little hypothetical. Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of that tower. There's a flash of light, then magic happens, then you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? What? What's that for Christian? What would you do then? Whatever! I will do whatever. I don't even know how the world looks outside. There might be a society there? Then it wouldn't be the right thing to do just what's best for me. Then it would be the... If I'm there alone, what's right is also what's best for me, so I'll say what's right. Oh, one of those are you? Well, you could have told me sooner, because now we have further to go than I thought. So tell me, this obligation you feel, is it only applicable to the real world, or does it apply here as well? It wasn't a moral law. The problem is, like, I thought of it as like, if there is a society out there, we should do what's best to preserve that society, because humanity has died. So helping the society would be great. If I'm alone out there, just surviving will be all we need to do, and that's what's right. So both of those will go will have different laws to work under. So it's not that there are no moral laws if I'm alone. They're just other laws than in a society. I'll check the first option here, but I think it doesn't really get the point of what I'm trying to say, but it's always that way with computer games. Does any reasoning underpin that conclusion, or is it just a convenient thing to believe? I could either say that morals are universal, that computer programs have no morals, which would be weird because I'm a computer program. Morality doesn't apply to a dream, or justice can only exist in a society. And that's right, because there is no need for justice if there's no society. There's only one person, the person can do whatever they feel to do. There's no such thing as justice, so I'll check that option. Interesting, you scratch my back, I'll put a roof over your head, that sort of thing. But what about those lucky few that find themselves inside your benevolent cartel? How will you do right by them? The more equal everyone's share, the better. The more goodness in the world, the better. Consequences don't matter, our reasons do. I see no way to explain what I believe. Yeah, might be the last option. The more equal everyone's share, the better. I think not the right way to live in a society, because we reward those who are doing all the work. If we equal everyone's share, we also have to equal what everyone is doing for the society, and there's no way enforcing that. That is not a bad way to have a society run, because you have to force everyone to do it equally. Don't take that wrong if you can't participate right because you're not able to do stuff. That's completely a different thing. So if you can't do anything because all the things that are to do require to have two arms and you only have one, you can't help, so you shouldn't be punished for that. Yeah, but if you're just not willing to participate, even if you could, you shouldn't get a share. The more goodness in the world, the better is a thing. So the second one, upper right, is a questionable thing to say, because goodness cannot be put into words. It's just... This is now just a saying that says nothing. Consequences don't matter, or reasons do. So if we do all stuff we just do, and we want to do it to have working, thriving society while also living ourselves a good life, that's a good thing. And sometimes there are consequences that won't be good for that, but it's the reasons that really matter. So, for example, one man is killed, and that's a really dire consequence. And if you just don't know why that man is dead, he was killed by another person, and you just now punish that person without knowing why it happened, you will have a real problem, because there might be reasons under which what that person is doing is justified. Or, let's say, more justified than for other persons. So one person may kill a man to get his pocket, to get into his pocket, to get money, to get car keys, to just have fun in killing other persons. That's bad. That's a bad reason to kill a person. One person might also kill another person to save everyone from a serial killer or a rapist or someone who's doing terrible things. That is for a different reason. Or out of self-defense would be the best thing to compare to. So if you're killing out of self-defense to not just self-die, the reason perfectly justifies killing. So it is not the consequence that matters, it is the reason. And if you are all doing everything you do for good reasons, that's a good thing for society. So I'll take that. You're obviously one of the clever ones, so reasoning is supposed to lead us all to the same conclusions about what sort of a person we're supposed to be, is that it? Close enough. Alright then, let me spin you a yarn. Suppose you climb that tower and step into a magic portal to the human world. Hundreds of others like you do the same. Unfortunately, the transfer goes wrong for just one, putting the lives of all the others at risk. And here I am with this kill switch of mine. What would you have me do? Yeah, that's a classic. And that's a classic without an answer. Most persons would say the first option, kill the one to save the many. But there have been scientific studies in which some persons were confronted by a real feeling thing which they didn't know about, that wasn't real, so they didn't know they were participating in a study. They were like having They think they applied for a job at the train station, and they had to do the switches, and then there was someone on the track and more on the other track and something like that. I don't know the real situation they got into. I only know that the train thing is a common thing to explain this concept, and that they did real life studies of that concept. And most persons were just too shocked to pull the lever, and they did nothing and just watched as the many people didn't die, because that was just a test. There weren't really risks there, but they didn't know about it. So they would have watched the many people die because they couldn't bring it over himself to pull that switch. So that's like the real situation compared to what most people say. And although I'm saying that, I still think that my solution to this problem is kill the one to save the many, because that's the best for society. That is the best for society, but no one will ever do that in that situation. I'll still choose it. On what possible grounds could you justify that? It's what I would want. Many lives are more important than just one. Not hitting the switch would also be murder. Yes, that's it. In the moment you hit the switch, you're actively deciding for one side or the other. But in the moment you don't hit the switch, you can justify yourself. You haven't done anything, so you didn't kill the many. But you did, by doing nothing. So not hitting the switch is the same thing as hitting the switch. You just have a mental hurdle to go over before doing that. And many lives are more important than just one. And also, all three of these options are true, and the first option says it's what I would want if I was the one. And it would be that. So I say that. Is what you want representative of what every other sane person must want? If one day you feel suicidal, do I have the right to put you down? I'm not sure you've really thought through the implications here. Either certain things are forbidden on principle, or principles are flexible according to outcomes. You can't have your cake and eat it. You know, there are shed loads of broken theories less ridiculous than the one you're chewing through. How about I give you a bit of space to consider them? Terminate support session error. Consuming. Yes. Oh, and if the real world turns out to be everything you imagined, do me a favor and leave me here. Yeah. Like, an error message and then him saying something again. I really like it. How they put that up. Didn't I just go in here? I thought I went into that one. Okay. I get so turned around here. The conservatory. No mines, please no mines. No mines, please no mines. Okay. No mines. I don't want to set up all this stuff again. Okay, we're dealing with a many bordered puzzle. And we need to do a blue thing through that. Over there. But do we have... Okay, we have a blue beam here. Let's see what they have to say. This puzzle has no solution. Seriously, it's nonsense, not even worth trying. If you do not become interested in finding a solution, you will be free. Don't let samsara discourage you. There is a solution. Don't let your mind get trapped in patterns. If you seek the truth without prejudice, you will find it. Yeah, of course, this is a game. There's always a solution to one of those. So now we are just first solving the puzzle forward, and then we'll be solving it backward again to go back. Okay, they have nothing on the back. So this is also a place where we could put the blue light. We just connect those two. Ooh. There will also be a place where we can connect those. Can we? Yes. So we can take away this one and make it go here, and then from here to the one outside, so we can take our star, so that we may live with our mistakes after this, so we don't lose everything once we make a mistake, and we don't drop into that again. I'll have to revisit all words to search for this audible cues of something's going wrong near me, so that we can get more Easter eggs like that. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Can we use this sucker to do something about this? Can we help this puzzle from the outside? Oh my god. We can. We have to think outside the box, as we said it. There's a gemma outside and you can see stuff inside. So, oh, there we used the gemma from inside the puzzle. Never mind. I misremembered that. We already did that. Why am I always double checking everything? Or triple checking? Or quadruple checking? Or quintuple checking? I have no idea. Just don't fall into that hole again, please. Into that hole. Yeah. Okay. So. Ooh. Woohoo, we have to juggle the blue across here, so we juggle. Oh my god, that's not how it works. How do we juggle that one? Oh, we won't need the red one. Won't need the red one once we set up this. Oh, we need the red one. But damn it, we need the red one. Yeah, that's fine. Take that with me. And redo 2 of those connections. Take the blue one with us, as we can perfectly close the door behind us because we don't have to go there again. So we don't have to cross the beams. We got enough for floor 3. And also we're done with this word. Do you have to say something? No. Next word.